ester straight away. Let's take a deal with it. හදිස්සිය ඕකලට නැමේ ෆෝමියුලා ලියන්න ඕනේ. ඒවා ලියන්න ඕනේ. හරි. Right? then බලන්න. Right? You know methanoic acid is HCOO1. H. Ethanol is C2H5OH. Right? So this is ethyl methanoate. Ethyl methanoate. And basically you need to have C double bonded O, or in the single bond oxygen side you need to have ethyl group. Is that clear? Right? And propanoic acid, there should be 3 carbon atoms. So let me write it like C2H5 COOH. And propanol, I can write like C2H5OH. And I make open color. Somebody can write like this as well. HCOOC2H5. You can write the ester like that. Right? And propanol is C3H7OH. Therefore, your ester is propanoate. Propanoate. C2H5 COO CH2 CH3. Propanoate. Right? Propanoic acid, again the same thing. C2H5 COOH. Butanol C4H11 OH. Right? C4H9 here. Yeah. C4H9. So then the answer is C2H5 C double bond O C4H9. Right? So this is butyl propanoate. Butyl propanoate. Right? Okay, copy is done and you have to elaborate. Are you understand? Just send it over. So bring up it. But butyl propanoate and butanoic acid C3H7 COOH. Propanol C3H7 OH. Right? So what's the ester here? Propyl butanoate. Propyl butanoate. So what is the formula of the ester? This C3H7. Then make a shortcut How do you write the ester straight away? You put the ester bond like this. You put the ester bond like that. And you decide it's propyl butanoate. Right? Right? It's propyl butanoate. So propyl butanoate. So propyl means there are 3 carbon atoms in the alcohol side. Mocha the alcohol side. don't remember as a left hand and right hand side. Na? එහෙමද? ඔක x එක අනිත් පැත්ත හරවලා ලියන්න දෙන්න පුළුවන්. Again, diagram එක. They can ignore the diagram and give. How do you remember? It is the side with the single bond oxygen. What is the alcohol side? Single bond oxygen side. Because single bond oxygen is called where oxygen is called double bond oxygen. Carboxylic acid side. So then it's propyl alcohol 3 carbon atoms. So that side you put C3H7. Then the other side you put the carboxylic group. It's butanoate. Where පරිස්සමෙන් දාන්න ඕනේ මෙතන carbon එකක් තියෙනවා දැන්. Therefore you have to put how many carbon? 3 carbon. Again C3H7. You can write this C3H7 COO C3H7 as well. Better.
If they ask to draw the structure, we should draw the carbon
displayed formula කියලා තිබෙන්නේ. Displayed formula කිව්වනම් මේක අඳින්න ඕනේ. Let's make up. This also shows you what structure of the acid. But it's always safe to draw what displayed formula. Display formula එකේ ඔක්කොම carbon hydrogen bond දැන් ටියුට් එක නෑ කම්බුරට ගියාගෙන හරියන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද කොලයක් කරන් ලියන්න ඕනේ මේ ටික. හිතනවා. ලියන්න ඕනේ. Right. Butanoic acid again C3H7 COOH. Right. Methanol is CH3OH. Then the ester is methyl butanoate. Methyl butanoate. So the methyl side, alcohol side CH3. This side C3H7 COO CH3. වගේ ඒ ලෙවල් ළමයි රික්වෙස්ට් කරා ළමයි රිවිෂන් ක්ලාස් එක දාන්න කියලා උදේ. මම ඒත් කිව්වා නෑ මම දාන්න. ඒගොල්ලෝ දැන් යන්නෙත් නැහැනේ මම පොඩා. මොකද තුන් හතර දෙනෙක් හරි ඉන්නවා මම දන්නවා යන්න. ඒගොල්ලෝ ගිහිල්ලා සමහරලාට ඉස්කෝලේ ටීචර්ස්ලාත් එක්ක ටිකක් ළඟින් ඉඳගෙන සමහර දේවල් අහගන්නකො ටීචර්ස්ලා free. You can take your past paper book and you can clarify some doubts. Right? That is very valuable because you can really on the spot you can get answers because your teacher is free. When you bring your past paper book to him and he will explain or she will explain. It happened to me. I can remember in my A-level when my friends didn't go to the school. I liked my school. I always used to go to the school. Right? Just sharing for you guys to think a little more openly. I took my past and usually my chemistry teacher who is teaching in that school, I can't hear her when I sit at the back in the class with my friends. Normally I couldn't hear. But those days she was free. And then there was only one person in the class, that's me. The teacher was Miss Kyrics, Miss Suga. She explained Kyrics. He like one straight. She explained and did one past paper question also. What happened? In the end, that question came. What a question did I individually again. So I got the benefit. Right? No, you decide what to do. I'll share my input. I share my experience. හරිද?
ඔය ඔකට ඉස්සර questions ටික discuss කරා.
කරන්නේ. හරිද? ඩිස්කස් කරලා මේක කරා පස්සේ. So you guys can understand this tutorial I have made it in a different style. STT වෙනම නෙමෙයි මේක දාලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒකට හේතුව මේකේ එක lesson එකක් ඉගෙන ගත්තත් even in that particular lesson there are some like advanced concept. You have advanced concept. Right? You have advanced concept. The advanced concept එක කරාට පස්සේ තමයි question එක කරන්නේ. Don't worry at the back. You will forget.
STT එක කම්ප්ලීට් නැතිනම්
මේකට STT ඕනේ නැහැ. මේක නිකම් මොකද කවදාද කියලා. Right? Anyway, you get the questions, good questions in the revision paper for this. Right? Revision end at the arugan tips are in the canal. That's all right. You just talk to us and then. Okay. You said that I didn't answer the previous questions, right? Give any observations, chemical equations for each reaction, right? We'll see propanoic acid with sodium hydroxide. So propanoic acid is C2H5 COOH, right? And plus sodium hydroxide. So this can act as an acid. Here we have H, here we have OH. Okay? So when this acts as an acid, it gives you salt. So then the place where the H was now, place where the H is taken by sodium now, and then you get water. So then this is sodium propanoate, right? Water. And propanoic acid plus sodium carbonate, C2H5COONA again, because it's a salt producing reaction. Propanoic acid, sodium carbonate, and your other products are carbon dioxide and water. So they ask observations. So here gas bubbles. Gas bubbles.
first එකේ C2H6
නෑ නේද? COOH එක තිබුණා.
product
H එක යනවා. H එක water වල. මේ H and OH මොකක්ද හදන්නේ? Water හදන්නේ. Neutralize it. Right? So you get sodium propanoate. Right. Do you have any special observation in the first reaction? Do you have any special observation in the first reaction? No. Two aqueous solutions react to give two aqueous things. So that there is no big observation. Right? And let's see propanoic acid with sodium. A violent reaction. Why? You know, sodium is a reactive metal and it is going to react with even water vigorously. So of course, with an acid, a violent reaction. So you get C2H5COONA plus hydrogen gas. So it's half. Again, the observation is gas bubbles. Not only that, solid sodium, you know, it's an insoluble, sodium is an insoluble solid, right? It is going to get dissolved when the reaction happens. So propanoic acid with magnesium. Then what you get? C2H5COO magnesium. This. So you get hydrogen gas. And you put 2 over there. Okay. So those are the reactions, balance reactions, and the observations. Next, alcoholic drinks contain ethanol. Explain why alcoholic drinks go sour. It left open for some time.
Because oxidation equal vinegar.
Correct. Right? Exact answer. You have to give the answer so that you get how many marks? 2 marks. 1 mark is oxygen in air oxidizes your what? Ethanol due to what? Whose action? Microbes action, bacterial action. And it turns into what? Vinegar and whey. Ethanoic acid. හරි. අපි තමයි ඒකට vinegar කියලා නම දාන්නේ. vinegar කියනකොට වැඩිය හොඳයි. ඒ හරි ඒකට ethanoic acid හැදෙනවා කියන එක වඩා හොඳයි. හරි. So you can say it's air oxidation. Air oxidation. Air oxidation due to bacterial action. And ethanol is converted to ethanol. Is converted to ethanoic acid. Right, tell me what is the most common acid in fruits? Citric acid. The answer for this is citric acid. Do you need to know the formula of citric acid? No. Right? You don't have to know, just common sense question. And let's answer the question number 4. The straight away, past paper questions. Right? You must be able to answer these past paper questions as well. Explain with the aid of equation what is meant by the term weak acid. Weak acid. Right? 2 marks. So first of all, you have to say why you call it an acid. Because butanoic dissociates in aqueous. You don't have to write all this stuff. You just say butanoic gives H plus. That's it. But I'm writing the full statement. Butanoic dissociates in aqueous solution to give H plus. H plus තමයි acid. Acid should give H plus. Right? And why is it weak?
It dissociates partially.
Dissociate partially. Or you say it's the reversible. It's a reversible dissociation. It's a reversible dissociation. You make it. අපි one statement එකෙන් ලියනවනම් ලකුණු දෙකම ගන්න කොහොමද ලියන්නේ? Butanoic acid dissociates reversibly to produce H plus ions. 2 marks. Right? Name the gas formed when butanoic react with magnesium. The gas is hydrogen.
They ask an equation.
Sorry?
The figures they ask an equation.
Tell me.
The figures they ask an equation.
Add an equation. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Butanoic acid. So then CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH, aqueous, reversible sign, CH3, CH2, CH2, COO minus aqueous, H plus H. These are the stuff like we did exactly in the
hydrogen ion එකයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒක එකපාරට කීපයක් දෙන්න.
පුළුවන් carboxylic groups ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. මේ hydrogen atoms ගලවන්න බෑ. They are not acidic. එහෙනම් ඉතින් ඔක්කොම organic compounds මොනවා වෙන්නේ? Acidic වෙන්නේ. Those carbon hydrogen atoms are not like broken. The chemical test is pops with light explained. Pops with light explained. And next, give the formula of magnesium salt form when the reaction butanoic acid with magnesium carbonate, only formula. I think this question was there in the revision paper also, right? CH3, CH2, COO, twice magnesium. And twice when magnesium's valence is 2. Butanoate valence is 1. Right now, ඒක අපි මෙතන තියෙන minus 1 මේක පටන් ගන්නකොටම carboxylic acids වල valence එක 1 කියලා ඉගෙන ගන්න. හැබැයි there are some carboxylic acids their anions valency can be 2. 2 වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Let me give you an example like this. Right? This is called ethane dioate ion. You call this what? Ethane. Ethane means how many carbon atoms? 2. Di means 2. OH means 2 oic acid. COOH they got the error. Then its valence is what? Valence is 2. It's a direct word to do.
Mr. Meet
Don't worry. That's easy no rather getting up in the. You mean that the episode hit through the car, right?
And they taking a tea complex.
Yeah, get there only. Right. Ethanoic acid maker. This is like valency 2. Make a special case. How can make carboxylic acid groups here? You have 2. Then the valency becomes 2. They can ask. Really, these questions can be asked. What exam? Ethanoic acid reacts with ethanol. Draw the structure. So ethanoic on they ask the structure of the ester straight away. Then no need to write all your what balanced chemical equation. You straight away follow this ethanol, ethanoic. So it is ethyl ethanoate. Then you draw the ester bond and the vapor. And the ester bond. You draw it in the middle. And it's ethanol. It's ethyl. Therefore, how many carbon atoms are there? 2 carbon atoms are there. 2 carbon atoms are there. So then you get that side ethyl. Now make a bond with showing all the atoms and all the bonds. So you can't draw the contents formula here. Maybe you need to draw the discrete formula. And the other side, 2 carbon atoms, you already have 1 carbon. So then you put other. This is ethyl ethanoate. Yeah, don't go to the what? Are state mind again. But the conduct mind again. Then the company A state and Arabi Samala drive A state. Drive A state and drive like subconscious mind again drive.
So I will drive
Parents like it was right. Students went there. Subconscious mind again. Where drive right? Or you are in a big chat with your friend in the phone. Your subconscious mind is driving. Haven't you seen? Right? Make it එහෙමයි. පොඩ්ඩක් ඔන්න මයින්ඩ් එකෙන් process කර ලියාගෙන යනවා. පොඩ්ඩක් වෙලාවට යනකොට ඇති. අන්න ඊළඟ subconscious mind එක තමයි අතපය වැඩ කරන්නේ. මේ mind එකේ වෙන කොහේ හරි මේකෙන් ලියනවා. එතකොට තමයි මේවට hydrogen වැටෙනවා. ඒක මටත් වෙනවා. That happens to me also. Some mistakes happen in the class because of that. That's why I try my best to always keep my focus when I teach. Right? ඒක නැති වෙච්ච නම් තමයි අර වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ඇයි මම මේවා කියන්න ඕන නැද්ද? බාන ටොක්ස් ද? බාන ටොක්ස් නෙවෙයි. බාන ටොක්ස් නෙවෙයි. නරක නෑ ඉතින් ඒක බාන ටොක්ස් නෙවෙයි. ඔයාට එක්සෑම් එකේදී තෝක වෙනවා. ඒකයි මම කියන්නේ. එක්සෑම් එකේ තෝ හිතපු ගමන් ටිකක් වෙලා ආන්සර් ලියගෙන යනකොට හරියට නියමයි දැන් මම දන්නවා කියලා පීඩින් එක ආපු ගමන් මොකද වෙන්නේ? errors. careless. You have to process whatever you write in your mind. Right? Make a button. This is a nice question. Right? Nice in the sense, one of the best question in the tutorial. Right? How many of you managed to answer that? And I think try කරන්න දෙපේ. කරපු අය දන්නවා මේක හිර වෙනවද නැද්ද කියලා. What happened other day? Did you manage to find the answer? You found what's the answer? 74. Where did you formula mass? You were 74? What is that?
It's not correct.
You think it's not correct?
Sir.
Nothing? Yes.
74.
74. Hello. Hello. Right. Well, at least you try. That's really good. Correct? So make other වැරදෙන්න ඕනේ. හරියන්න හරි වැරදෙන්න හරි. That's good. Right? Let me explain this. First of all, why did I want to go up? For some reason I wanted to go up. Okay, right. Let's see. Why? There was another way. There was another way you could have found the answer. Past paper number so then you should have at least gone to the
paper area
okay. Then make a other video. Make a hurry lazy now. More lazy. Right? Mama bike and lazy. Right? Wedding competent and Nepal. Lazy right? This is very easy when you read your information. The unknown carboxylic acid mass is given. The mind map. I have taught you mind map of doing calculations, right? Mass is known 0.172 grams. Normally we know, if you know the mass, we can find the moles using N equals M over capital M, don't you? Fundamentals, clear all my question. Then you know that if the mass is given, mass is given, you can find the moles easily using this equation. Why? Your formula is unknown. We have unknown number of carbon. We have unknown number of Y. The moment you figure it out that you can't do, you solve the question. You know why? You know this question is asking what? Find the molar mass. එහෙනම් මේ question එකේ අහන්නේ molar mass එක තමයි මේ හොයන්න කියන්නේ. but the mass එක දන්නවා molar mass එක හොයන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම් මොනවද හොයන්න ඕනේ? What you should know to find the molar mass. Moles. ඒතර මේක තමයි ඔයාගේ target එක. මෙයා කොහොමද හොයන්නේ? මේක තමයි ඔයාගේ target එක. ඔළුව කස ඒක තමයි හොයන්නේ. ඒ ඒක නම් මේ විදියට. හරි. මේක තමයි ඔයා හොයන්නේ. Is that clear? Then you read other information. Idea. Other information. Sodium hydroxide. They have given the volume. Okay? Volume is given 23.2 cm cube. Have they given then volume the equation? N equals, see, we have they given concentration years. Then කතාව ඉවරයි වැඩි. Question එක analyze කරපු ගමන් වැඩි ගන්න ළමයි. මොකද මේක moles හොයපු ගමන් stoichiometry දාපු ගමන් මෙයාගේ moles එනවා. Right? That's what I'm saying. These are not hard. Fundamentals දාන්න you get the answer. Moles of sodium hydroxide N equals CV. 0.1 into 23.2 into 10 to the power minus 3. CV දාලා තියෙන්නේ N equals CV. So you get 0.00232. Am I correct? Am I correct? Right, really? Thank you. Right. Then moles of acid. Moles of acid. CXHY COOH2 NaOH 1:1. This is 0.00232. This is X. Then this is the same moles. Okay? Follow me?
Yeah.
You are here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So molar mass. Molar mass හොයන්න ඉතින් වෙන මොකුත් equation නැහැ. N equals M over capital M. 0.00232 is equal 0.172 divided by molar mass. කියන්නේ 74.1. ඉතින් අපි 1 ගණන් ගන්න නැහැ. Normally it's a whole number. Normally, not always, except for chlorine and copper that are there. 74. Then make hard. Now identify acid. Who are the propanoic acid? Others agree? You don't know how to find it.
So not that butanoic acid.
You got butanoic acid. මේමනේ මේක කරන්න පුළුවන් methods ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. Right? Let me teach you several methods. Right? Here දෙපා අහගන්න. Right? අහගන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලා. First method is this. Then we 74 එන්නේ කොහොමද? Carbon is 12. How many carbon atoms are there? X. Then it's 12x. How many hydrogen atoms? Y. So 1 into Y. And carbon dioxide, sorry, COOH, 12 plus 32 plus 1 is equal to what? 74. මේ ඔක්කොම එකතු කරාම 74. Then what අමුතු equation එක 12x plus y is equal, now all together this is what? 45. Therefore you bring the 45 that side, you get 29. Am I clear? According to mathematics, you can't solve this. Hey, there are two unknowns. But according to chemistry, you can solve it. Chemistry, maths, right? According to chemistry, we can solve this. Why?
One's carbon, the other one's.
Hydrogen, good. So then how and why? You can do like this. You think there is one carbon atom. එතකොට 12x එක මොකද වෙන්නේ? 12x. 12x x is 1. Then y becomes equal to 29 minus 12. That is 70. Can you have 17 hydrogen atoms in organic molecule for one carbon atom? We get trial and error. What do you call this? Trial and error. Now you think if x is 2, if x is 2, then 12x become 24 plus y is equal 29. Y is equal 5. Can you have C2H5?
Yes.
එතකොට වාගේ formula එක වෙන්නේ C2H5 COOH. You call this trial and error. What do you call this? Trial and error. How you know, make a minimum gun to make sure mathematical genius went to it. What you value of C double O H is 45. Then CXXY should be equal to 74 minus 45. You get 29. 29 and the carbon key of code is that 1 carbon 12, 2 carbon 24, 3 carbon 36. 36 went bag. Here are 2 carbons. No. There are 2 carbon. It's a hydrogen park for 29. Simple logic. And the molecule is simple. The most important thing is to believe that you can do.
Sir. Sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah, will be a test for you guys at the end of this organic section. Alcohol, carboxylic acid and condensation polymers කරාට පස්සේ test එකක් දෙනවා. Ready වෙලා ඉන්න. It's not revision. අදන දෙයක්. අද කරන්නම් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Then we have to do the condensation polymers
Yeah.
also. Okay, versus syllabus is Yeah, Rashid, question?
So when you say the identity of the acid, should you give the name of the acid or the formula of the acid?
Either way, identity, it is okay. Either way, that's all right. The name itself is the identity of an organic compound, right? I mean, it is more, like have more characteristics in identity in the name. Okay. Polyamides. Polyamides, nylon-uses. ඔයගලගේ සිලබස් එකේ මේ සිලබස් එක වගේ නෙමෙයි කලින් සිලබස් එකේ නෝකට 22 22 වල තිබ්බේ මේ ඒ වුණාට ඉස්සර තිබ්බේ පාස් පේපර්ස් වල ටෙරිලීන් ගැන තිබ්බේ polyesters. Then අලුත් සිලබස් එකේ they are emphasizing on PET bottles. අර මම MSc bottle එක අරගෙන බලන්න කියන number එක number 1 එක PET bottles. Right? So we'll be talking about it today. I have put all these diagrams and stuff also. Tellurine කියන්නේ PET වලට දීපු common name. PET is kind of scientific name. Polyethylene terephthalate polymer. හරි නේද? Carboxylic acids මේක ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගෙදරදී කරා. Right? Yeah. So let's go to the new topic. Condensation polymers, right? Condensation polymers. Ready condensation polymers. All right. You guys know condensation reactions? Do you know condensation reactions? Do you know condensation reactions? That's, what is that? What are the condensation reactions here? What's the name? What is the meaning? What's the condensation reaction?
So for example,
Esterification is an example. Esterification is an example.
Esterification is the example.
actually,
Gas can ඒකේ පේනවනේ මයින්ඩ් එකේ මෙමරි එකට ඩැමේජ් එක. Condensation reaction. What is a condensation reaction? Say no. What is a condensation reaction?
Gas or liquid? Oh, that's
Listen, what's a condensation reaction? What's a condensation?
it's gas to liquid.
Gas to liquid.
Liquid and nature के बिना liquid without saying.
Listen, what is condensation reaction? Vedu? Kitumi? What's a condensation? Like standards බලන්න නියත කිව්වට
Yes.
අනන්ද යොමේ
Gas. It's making a less dense object into more density.
අපිට කියන්න
The reaction between carboxylic acid and manganese gas.
Lashen, can you define condensation reaction?
So when a small molecule is taken out and two big molecules are added up,
And then like this.
The Vina is called esterification and this is a condensation reaction.
ඔයගොල්ලෝ නිකි gas liquid කියන.
ඒකත් හරිනේ. ඒකත් condensation.
Condensation reaction නෙවෙයි. දැන්වත් බලලා කියන්න. මේ දාගන්නකො අපිට එන mental agony එකට මෙච්චර ගන්නලා කොපෙන් පයිලා
Sir, reaction between carboxylic acid and alcohols.
බෝඩ් එකේ ලියලා මෙන්න බෝඩ් එකේ එළියට යනවා ඒකින්ද දැන් මේකට condensation කියන්නේ කියලා.
Definition as to already compounds react together to form bigger compound, smaller by accident.
Yeah, mother of man.
ඒක තමයි කියන්නේ. ඔයාගේ මතකේ ලොකු කචල් එකක් තියෙනවා මොකක් හරි.
The particle again, this particle again. Okay.
පරණරු කියුට් කරන everything එකකට.
Alcohol again.
ඒක මම read කරේ නේ ලියාගන්න කියලා. I read it for you to write.
Yes, sir, you know.
ඇයි මතක නැත්තේ? වීඩියෝ එක බලුවම නෝට් එක ලියවන්න ඕනේ. කියනනේ. gas to liquid esterification නම් හොයාගන්න කරුවේ තියෙනවා. ඉතින් මේ බලන්නේ අපොල්ලෝ දෙනවා පොලේ ගන්න.
ඊළඟට
ඇයි කිව්වද? ඔයාලා කියලා This reaction is called esterification and it is called condensation reaction. Reason එක ලියාගන්න. දැන්වත් කමන්න ලියාගන්නකො what's the condensation reaction? Right? When you react to I'll check in the video. So, okay, when two organic compounds combine to give a bigger compound by removing a small molecule. A esterification එකනකොට water molecule එක අයින් කරනවා. The two molecules become a bigger compound. ඒ දෙන්න join වෙනවා. Carboxylic acid එකයි alcohol එකයි join වෙනවා. And then it removes, while it is doing that, they remove a small molecule out.
Substitution reaction and take a look.
Substitution reaction එකේදී ලොකු molecules දෙක join වෙනවා. මේක ලොකු molecules දෙක join වෙනවා to give a bigger molecule. Right? And small molecule is eliminated. And what the other? The other. Right. So now these polymers occur not due to the addition reaction. These polymers occur due to what? Condensation reactions. That means when these polymers are made, when the monomers react to form a big polymer molecule, there is always what? Small molecules are eliminated. Is that clear? When monomers react to give polymers, there can be elimination of small molecule. Per repeating unit. Small molecule per repeating unit. It may be two small molecules per repeating unit sometimes. At least one, okay? Per repeating unit. Per repeating unit. So these polymers are called condensation polymers. 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 Yes, you mean the polymer repeating unit molecular formula is no longer equal to the molecular formula or the number of carbon and hydrogen atoms of the repeating unit.
In addition,
ඒකට molecular formula කියලා කියන්න බෑ. අපි කියන්නේ repeating unit එකේ formula එක අරගේ molecular formula එකට equal. Or number of carbon atoms in the repeating unit same as the, because addition polymer, no removal of small molecule. Many small molecules give just one big product. Make it, there is a big product, that's a polymer. Water molecules take up condensation reaction, right? So we have, in the syllabus, we have to learn basically not like syllabus. Let's say we need to know three condensation polymers, three types of condensation polymers. One is called polyesters. The other one is called polyamides. The other one is called polysaccharides. Polysaccharide all done, right? තව ගොඩක් තියෙනවා නම් DNA condensation polymer එක. Right? Proteins are anyway called polyamides. So then we cover it. Okay, so then there are three types of condensation polymers here. There are three types of condensation polymers. There are three types of these polymers. There are three types of these polymers. I mean, there are many more types, but with regard to your syllabus, okay? One, polyesters. Polyesters. Second, polyamides. Polyamides or polyamides. Third, polysaccharides. 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 The saccharide is small byproducts. Water or HCl molecules. A condensation, esterification එකේදී release වෙන molecule එක මොකක්ද? එළියට දාන molecule එක මොකක්ද? අපි දැන් අදත් කරේ water molecules. මේ බලන්න මේ reaction එක ආපහු පොඩ්ඩක් මතක නැත්නම් reaction එක ලිව්වේ නෑ අදනේ. Esterification, I don't think we found example. We drew only the esters. We drew only the esters, but we didn't write the balance equation. එකක් හරි ලියන්න ඕන ළමයි නැත්නම් ඕගොල්ලන්ට මේව මතක නැති නිසා condensation polymer කරනකොට එකක් upset වෙනවා වැඩි. Let's say we drew a polymer here. මේ polymer එකක් sorry ester here. Paste එක හැදෙන්නේ කොහොමද? Ethanoic. This is your ethanoic and this is your ethanol. This is your ethanol. What happens to this? Removing water molecule, you get the ester. So then two big molecules combine to give, two molecules to give bigger molecule while eliminating a small molecule. This is how the ester was formed. Right? Okay. Reaction okay. Right? So that's the esterification reaction and it's a condensation reaction. Okay, so let's move into the condensation polymers now. Right? At least now we did the recap now, so let's move. Okay, so in condensation polymers, there is always a small molecule removing, right? Or since it should be one carboxylic acid and alcohol, no? Therefore, in order to make condensation polymers, it's usually two different types of monomers are required. Then, carboxylic acid alcohol. The addition polymers ethene, polyethylene, propene, polypropene, vinyl chloride, polyvinyl chloride. It's only one monomer needed for the, one type of monomer is needed to get the addition polymer. Then ester එකක් හැදෙන්නම ඔයාලට මොන જાති molecules ඕනද? එකක් carboxylic acid එකක් ඕනේ, alcohol. So normally condensation polymerization, they need at least how many types of monomers? Two types of monomers. But there are condensation polymers that which can happen with one type of monomer also, special cases. I will explain them as well. But normally they need two types of monomers. So they can write down, unlike addition polymers, unlike addition polymers, these need two types of monomers in general. Two types of monomers in general. These be two types of monomers in general. Again, it's not a must, but in general you need, right? Further point. Small molecules such as water, 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 OHCl, OHCl are produced as byproducts, are produced as byproducts, are produced as byproducts.
Sulfuric acid.
For the reaction to, yeah, there has to be a catalyst. Esterification catalyst called concentrated sulfate. Because if you use dilute sulfuric, ester එක කැඩෙනවා. Concentrate එක ester එක හදනවා, dilute එක ester එක කඩනවා. Right, let's see polyesters. Polyesters ළමයි මේ බලන්න. මැසදියා නෙමෙයි. හරි. Okay. Here you can see these chairs. These chairs, you can, I know it's made of wood, but the cushion, there is a cover around it, right? And you can see these luggages, the material that you have like cloth-like material wrapping the luggage. And these, it's like cotton wool threads, right? And these sportwear, right? That's the polyester, that's the right? The sportwear. And these PET bottles, big PET, right? These PET bottles are made of polyesters. So polyesters are not kind of alien substance. Polyesters are day-to-day life everywhere. You have sometimes your t-shirts, maybe your shirt, right? Shirt take a sugar half polyester, half cotton. Some materials. So highly used in clothing industry, highly used in forming. This is the biggest industry in the world, PET bottles, because rather making the bottle with polypropylene or polyethylene, it's easier and a little bit of more convenient to make it using polyesters. Even though it's polyester, it doesn't decay easily. PET bottles decay when like in 40 years later. Right? Polythene bottles don't decay for like hundreds of years, right? Okay, so then these are not new stuff. You wear, you use, right? Every day you see every day. Ek wool, right? Oh, maybe somebody poly again, a synthetic approach polyester, right? We make a way. කටු දෙකක් අරගෙන මහන එකකට වැඩිය මේ දින අර කටු දෙක හරි මේ අර cross stitch වලට use කරන්නේ. You guys know cross stitching? If your mother does it, right? ගොඩක් වෙලාවට polyester wools තමයි use කරන්නේ. Cross stitch කියලා තියෙනවා artist art වෙන. පස්සේ වා තේරුම් ගන්න. Okay, let's come to the polyesters. So polyesters are made from, when you make it, they are made from dicarboxylic acids and diol, right? Highly used in clothing industry, right? And PET bottles, to form PET bottles, right? And also this what you call synthetic leather, right? So these wrappings and some plastics are also made of polyester, right? So you need dicarboxylic acid and diol to react. So those are just basic things I want to mention. The picture talks a lot rather than the description, right? Let me show you in the next page. You will have more space to write it. How these polyesters are made. මෙතනින් තමයි සෙල්ල පටන් ගන්නෙ. හොඳට focus කරලා අහන්න. හරි?
polyester can be anywhere.
I can read this. Polyesters are highly used. Polyesters are highly used or widely used, better guys. Polyesters are widely used. Condensation polymer. Condensation polymer. Since it is useful in making, fibers and cloth materials, and mainly manufacturing PET bottles. Manufacturing PET bottles. PET bottles.
That's a dry.
Exactly. The monomers used to make polyesters, are usually dicarboxylic acids and diols. Dicarboxylic acid and diols. So we are actually doing the very last part of your syllabus. Now I'll be going ultra slow, right? The pain on the sati karapik matagane, get up slow karla tava dawsak kalli.
All right. Okay. They did not move this.
Is it ready?
Oh.
දැන් බැලට තීතර සෑහෙන මාන වලට
Let's Okay. 2017 for venture either there last year. Sorry? Okay, listen. Them balance make andini. Now I draw a box here just to represent anything in the middle. It can be a molecule which has any part in the middle. And I draw two carboxylic groups. Two carboxylic groups. Attention give you are pass two carboxylic group you have COOH that side, COOH this side. What do you call this? Dicarboxylic acid. A and dicarboxylic acid can it has two COOH groups. Now you are going to get an alcohol next to it. We know that carboxylic acid and alcohol react and produce what do they react? Esters. මේ දැන් කරේ ඒක. දැන් esters මතක නැත්නම් කරුණාකරලා කියන්න ආපු කියලා දෙන්න. නැත්නම් මාස ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙනවා විතර. හරි? So this is what? This is called diol. Why you call it diol? Two alcohol groups, right? So normally, since you are not doing the color diagrams, alcohol like a shade color. Now imagine you have another dicarboxylic group other side, right? And imagine After that, there is another alcohol group other side. Diol group other side. Look what happens. First of all, these two react and produce what? Water and removed. पर මේ දෙන්නට මොකද වෙන්නේ? මේ දෙන්න bond වෙනවා. මොකක්ද දෙන්නට bond එක? හරි කොහොමද තමයි. මොකක්ද කියෝ link එක? What do you call that linkage?
ester link.
Ester linkage. මේ අපි esterification කරන්න ගිය සතියේ කරපු. Right? What do you call that linkage? Ester linkage. Right? And this side also, if you have a diol from this side, it is still capable of forming ester linkage. What is it? In the last day lesson, you made only one ester link. Then make it දෙපැත්තම carboxylic acid තියෙනවා. ඒතර මේ පැත්තෙන් උදේට පුළුවන් ester link එකක් හදන්න. It can form ester link this side. Okay, sir? Sure? So can this form ester link from this side? How?
Yes.
If there is a dicarboxylic acid that side, අපි තව එකක් අඳිමු, right? We'll draw another one. And then I know you guys have big issue with what? Mentally speculating theories. මාර issue එකක් තියෙනවා. And the ළම වෙන්න යනවා තව. So if you have another diol group over there, another ester link is going to form. But make another node. Will this stop? Will this stop? No, this will happen again and again and again, but you need to have these two types of monomers. Right? Now let's draw the resultant molecule. Let's draw the resultant molecule. Well, done the process and product. You are tired and completely tired.
But if there's a tricarboxylic acid, like how did we thought it could out how we should do another one now? Yeah. So we can draw like four. Five.
Huh?
Five. When carboxylic acid.
You want carboxylic acid here? Okay.
So the
Make anything to that. Make it easy. Here one day, one day, here. Yeah, it's an R two. Any more questions? Somewhere here? Yeah.
There's two ester links.
Two ester links.
What do we use?
Only for two molecules to make a cycle. Right? Make him index. This happens linearly, unlimited. Okay. Now let's draw this. What do you have next? We have your alcohol group. Again alcohol. After that, what you have? Carboxylic acid, carboxylic acid group and open hand. We have open hand. The main link, what do you call this link? What do you call this linkage? Link the method of linkage. This is ester linkage. This is ester linkage. Therefore, this you have ester linkage again and again and again and again everywhere. And when we the dicarboxylic acid, when it starts C double bond O. This side O and C double bond O. Because alcohol, OH, and then C double bond from carboxylic acid. Am I clear? Clear? Are we clear? Listen clear? Right? Okay. So then this whole thing is what you call what? You have ester linkage, you have many ester linkage. Therefore, you call this polyester. This is what you call polyester. Right?
So it's like basic.
Let it. Any problem? No.
So it's like basically multiple carboxylic acids.
No. We have alcohol zero.
Oh yeah, multiple carboxylic acids and alkyls.
Yeah. That's alternatively dicarboxylic acid and a diol. Dicarboxylic acid and a diol. Right? So is it possible for us to write this as a one equation, the equation, the representation. This is how we, even though we put an arrow, here is the way that you need to represent this. Well, the unknown behavior. We want balance the equation here. This is dicarboxylic acid. It's not a carboxylic acid. You must have a dicarboxylic acid. This is a dicarboxylic acid.
අර කාබොක්සිලික් ඇසිඩ් එක තව ඇල්කොහොල් එකක් නෙලා ඒක ඕපනාම තිබ්බද පොලිස් වෙනවා.
ඒ පොලිස් නෙමෙයි.
අනිත්
මේක ඕන තරම් යනවා දිගටම. මේ පැත්තට ආපු පොලි මේ ඩයෝල් එකක් එනවා ඊට පස්සේ ආපහු ඩයිකාබොක්සිලික් එකක් එනවා ආපහු ඩයෝල් එකක් එනවා. එතකොට තමයි පොලිස් එක හැදෙන්නේ. Now I can't draw all these things. That's what I'm going to draw here. Let's say n number of dicarboxylic acids will react with n number of what? N number of, come on, talk. Diol. Right? So, කොහොමද මේක අයින් වෙන්නේ? OH and H. මේ පැත්තෙන් අයින් වෙන්නේ කවුද? OH. මේ පැත්තෙන් අයින් වෙන්නේ කවුද? H. Right? දැන් මේක link වෙන විදිය අදිමු. මේක link වෙන විදිය අදිමු. මේ පැත්තෙන් ගන්නවා C double bond O. Then box. Box එක දෙපැත්තේ තියෙන්න ඕනේ C double bond O දෙකක්. Right? තාම ඉවර නෑ. Then O ester this and O. අයිනම මේක repeat unit එක මෙතනින් පටන් ගත්තම මෙතනින් ඉවර කරන්න බෑ. You can't finish it because it is not repeated again. When does it start repeating? Again from this point. Is the repeat unit එක ඇතුළට මේ මුළු කැලම එන්න ඕනේ. You understand? So this is the repeat unit and then I put N. So you need two different monomers, not just one monomer like in addition polymers. And what you get? Here මේක නම් ටිකක් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. It's 2n minus 1 water. ඒක අමතක කරන්න 2n minus 1 කතාව. But anyway, water, many water molecules will be removed. So this is called formation of what? Polyester. Understood? And then
So it is again
අර එදාමකට අපි අර ඇක්ටිවිටි එක කරා. ඒක end එකේ ඉන්හිබිටර් කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් අපි ඒවා ඉගෙන ගන්න.
Sir.
අපු සිදරදී. ඒ සිදරදී. හරි පොට්ටල අතර කරලා තියෙනවා.
Stand එක දෙන්න
ඒකේ graphite වල graphite diamond වල ඒකේ end එකේ පොඩි cyclic tap එකක් එනවා. ඒක අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ. ඔක cycle කරන්න. මේවා cycle කරන්න පුළුවන් මේවා cycle කරලා stable නැහැ.
How to stop this?
Inhibitors. ඒ අපි කරේ. ඒවා අපි ඕනනම් ඉගෙන ගන්න නැහැ. ඒ technical side එක ඉගෙන ගන්න නැහැ. කල්පනාවෙන් එතකන් නිකන් චිත්‍රයක් අඳිනවා වගේ ඇදලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ ඕක. You have to think about ලෝකයේ චිත්‍රයක් පාට කරනවා වගේ කරලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ රියැක්ෂන් එකේ යන විදිය ඒවා හිතලා අඳින්න ඕනේ. And save some space in the page also because I'm going to give you 2 or 3 more examples to draw. කොහොමනම් කොපි කරලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ සුදේ කොහොම කරලා හරියන්නේ මේක අපි කොහොමද ඇන්දේ මේ වෝටර් මොලිකියුල් එක අයින් කරලා ඒතර මේකට එන්න ඕනේ මොකක්ද කාබොක්සිලික් ඇසිඩ් ගෲප් එකක් එන්න ඕනේ ඒතර එහෙම කොපි කරන්න ඕනේ මෙතන බොක්ස් එක තියෙනවා මේ දෙපැත්තේ කාබොනයිල් දෙක තියෙනවා ඒකට මේ කාබන් ඔක්සිජන් ඩබල් බොන්ඩ් එක තියෙනවා අර ඔක්සිජන් එක එහෙම කොපි කරලා මේ ඔක්කොම මේ තියෙන පේලියට මේ මැන්ද උඩ තියෙන උඩින් යද්ද යට තියෙන යටින් යද්ද එහෙම හරියන්නේ මේක process කරන ගමන් අඳින්න ඕනේ right you need to process and grow මේ කාබොනයිල් දෙක අඳින්න මේ කාබන් ඔක්සිජන් ඩබල් බොන්ඩ් එක ඇඳලා ඉවර කරන්න නැත්නම් වාට ඒක මයින්ඩ් එකට යන්නේ නැහැ වාට මතක නිකන් ඒක මේ පෙට්ටි ටිකක් තිබ්බ චේන්ජ් එකක් වගේ විතරයි එහෙම හරියන්නේ නැහැ. මෙතන මේ බලන්න මේ මේක තේරුන්නේ මේ මේකේ එස්ටර් බොන්ඩ් එකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. එස්ටර් බොන්ඩ් එකේ මෙතන තියෙන්න ඕනේ මොකද්ද? ඔක්සිජන් එක. මේ තියෙන ඔක්සිජන් එකක් ගන්න. කරනවා කියන්නේ. මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ? ෆයිල් එකක් ගියේ. ඊට පස්සේ polymerization reaction එක කියනවා. On the top it's just a representation of how it happens. The bottom is a polymerization thing.
Find again, then you substitute that to n minus one turning number of hydrogen atoms.
Whatever. Yeah. Because you can see each molecule contributes to 2 water molecules. Therefore, if you have n number of monomers, you must get 2n. But when the polymer is done at the end, 2 ends, there is no 1 water molecule is produced. Taking the minus 1. ඒක එච්චරම ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිතන්න ඕනේ නැහැ ඕ ලෙවල් තමයි. හිතන්න පුළුවන් නම් කමන්න නැහැ.
ඒක ගන්නවට කියනවනේ බෙස්ට්.
ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අහන්නේ නැහැ ඒක දිහා. අහන්නේ නැහැ ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැනගන්න ඕනේ නැහැ ඒක 2n 1. නෑ මම මේ මැද පාට කරන්න කිව්වේ හැම එකක්ම ජොලියට පාට කරන්න කිව්වේ නෑ. මේ මැද පාට කරන්න කිව්වේ කොහොමද? කාබොක්සිලික් ඇසිඩ් එකයි ඩයෝල් එකයි separately අඳුරගන්න. Carboxylic acid again, like you don't, if you don't color it, in the alcohol you color it. So you understand that as two different monomers which gave the repeating unit. And look at these things carefully. In the carboxylic side, if you don't end the monomer as O, that O has to be there in the alcohol side. If somebody put O here, then don't put the alcohol side O, right? You have to basically follow the way the ester bond forms. හරිද? ester bond එක හැදෙන විදිය follow කරන්න. All right. So then I hope you guys are done with the first diagram. Let me give you an actual example. Here is an actual example. Draw me the give me the complete diagram of forming the ester. Hurry. So what you have here, C6H4 COOH. Right. And what you have as the alcohol, ethyl 1,2-diol. Make esterification, polyester formation reaction එක ලියලා පෙන්නන්න.
The repeating units here.
එක repeating unit එකක් තිබ්බා බැරි.
That's the type.
So that's the type of nest. Look at the energy and your piece of
මොකද? try කළ බලන්න.
වාන්දින වෙන පොතක් තියනවා නේද? ඒ shape එක තියන මේ වගේ lines වෙනකොට මේ
පොද්ද software stuff කියන්නේ.
හා?
පොද්ද.
පොත් මේ වගේ exercise books එනවා ඉරි
What කියන තියෙන hexagon shape
ඔව් hexagon shape එකට ඉරි වෙනකොට ඒ shape එකට තියෙන තර මේක අඳින්න දෙයක් අපි ඉරි ටික
ඉරි ගහන්න ලේසියට.
නෑ ඒකට ගානට එනවා
හයිඩ්‍රජන් වටේට අදින්නතර මේක අදින්න එක්සගෙන
ආ.
ඒකට තියෙන ලයින්ස් නැතුව පොතේ ග්‍රාෆ් බුක් එකේ නනිකට මේක
කොහොමද?
අපේ රටේ නම් තියෙනවා නේද? ඒක සිස්ටම්.
එහෙම පොත් තියෙනවද? නෑ මම මේ හිතනවා දැන් එහෙම පොතකින් මොකද කරන්නේ කියලා.
ඉතින් ලයින් එක කරලා අත්කද ගන්න. ගයිඩ් එක පිළිගන්න දෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිව ඇදේ යනකොට දැන් මෙහෙම ෆිලිං නීති තියනවා වගේ එක්සෙකන්ඩ් ෂේප් එක තියෙනවා. එතකොට අපිට මේ මෙහෙම හැදේක තියෙන ඉනි ඇදලා ලෙටර්ස් ටික ලියලා ඒක
මනුස්සයා තවත් කම්පැනි කරනවා සීවිලා හිටිනවා.
හරිද? ඒ කියන්නේ හැම සයිඩ් එකකටම ඊරි තියෙනවා.
හ්ම්.
ඔයාට ඒක අපිට ඕන විදිහට කනෙක්ට් කරන්න පුළුවන්.
ඔව්.
සර්. හරිද? ආවද? විනෝද try කරන්න විනෝද. බෑයි කියලා තේරුම් නැහැ කියලා මේකේ වෙන දෙයක් නෙවෙයි මේක කලින් දුන්නේ කොහොමද වෙන්නේ? There is මේ කලින් දුන්න එක ඔයගලම අමාරුවේ දාන්න දුන්න example එක නෙමෙයි මේක. මේක මේ just the same thing inside of a box there is a formula. That's a formula.
ඉතින් සම කාලක් අහලා යන C6 Expo එක ගැන.
ඒක ඔයා අහු නැති ඕන තරම් දේවල් මේ ලෝකේ තියෙනවා. මම අහු නැති කෙමිස්ට්‍රි පාටුස් තියෙනවා මේ ලෝකේ. එතන අර වෝටර් මොලිකියුල් එක යන විදියෙන් පොඩ්ඩක් පෙන්නන්න. දැන් තාම බෑ. මෙහෙම කරන්න.
ඔව් සර්.
හරිද? නෑ හරියට මේක පේන්නේ නැති බබාලට මේක මොකද? මේ කෑල්ල බොක්ස් එකක් කරගන්න. මේ කෑල්ලත් මොකක්ද? බොක්ස් එකක් කරලා පාට කරගන්න. බෑ බෑ. It's always for. මේ ඔක්සිජන් එක තියෙනවද නැද්ද? To be or not to be? තියෙනවා. කොයිද ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක ඇතුළේ නේ? දැන් ඔය අයින් වෙන විදිය පෙන්නලා තියෙනවා. අයින් වුණාට පස්සේ හැදෙන එක.
Orange. Yes,
Wait. I would have done it. I don't say what I like. We like carboxylic acid එකේ මොලේ ඉතුරුනොත් carboxylic acid එකේ මොලේ කියනවා. alcohol එකේ යන්නේ H. ඒතර මේ පැත්තෙන් alcohol එකේ H එක යනවා carboxylic acid එකේ OH එක. alcohol එකේ O ඉතුරු වෙන්න ඕන. එනවා. මේ H එක ගේන්න බෑ. එයාත් යනවා. ඊට යනවා. මෙයාත් ඔතන OH එක යනවා. ඒ සේහර මොකද ප්‍රශ්නේ? You have to remove this H. Yes, because you are continuing this either side runner. Then polymer දැන් මම continue කරේ නැත්නම් ඕක නිකන් molecule එකක් කරලා නතර වෙනවා. තේරුණාද? You are continuously both sides are continuously are open positive high value තියෙන පැස්. ඒකෙන් පොඩ්ඩක් මොලේ පෑදුනා නේද? හරි ඒ කියන්නේ මම කිව්වේ එක මොනොම එකකුයි take one carboxylic acid and one diol and draw one repeatedly. That's it. Again, this goes, and that goes. Then what's the product? Carbon oxygen double bond C6H4. මෙහෙම මොලිකියුල් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකයි C6H4 කියලා දුන්නේ. හරිද? ඔය මොලිකියුල් එක ගැන තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ මට කී හිටියේ. මෙයාව අඳින්නේ කොහොමද දන්නවද? මම දැන් දාලා පෙන්නන්න.
number of the day දිනවද?
නෑ number of the day තියෙනවා. ඒක වෙනස වෙන්නේ. මේ මැද ඉන්නේ මෙයා. මෙන්න මෙයා ගැන තමයි ඔය කී හිටියේ. අර නිකන් hexagons වගේ අඳින්න තියෙනවා කියන්නේ. මෙයා ගැන තමයි ඔය කී හිටියේ.
දැන් hexagon එක මොකද්ද? what does it tell?
Actually 6 carbon atoms are there. ඒතකොට අහයි මැද බෝලයක් මොකද තියෙන්නේ? හරිද? දෙන්න ඒනවල කියලා දෙන්න. C double bond no.
And you think you're gonna get
Oh,
Sir, can you give another example?
yes. Okay.
And they can take it.
ඔන්න ඕම තමයි polyesters කැටේ.
So is it composite of the 2n minus 1? Yeah.
මම කරලා නැහැ නැත්නම්
ඔව් ඒක නැති වුණාට කවන්නේ 2n දැම්මත් කවන්නේ. මේක හරිනේ නේද? Okay, so that මෙයා තමයි terylene. This is the fellow called terylene.
So how do you tell the name of the product?
මේ ඔයගලන්ට මේගොල්ලන්ගේ names කියන්න බෑ. හරි? The commercial name එක terylene. But the actual name is like this. This is called
So do you mean like
terephthalic acid. We are getting terephthalic acid. Do you have to remember? No. No. You don't have.
අර name එක කියලා අඳින්න කියයිද?
නෑ. terylene කියන්න පුළුවන් box දාලා අඳින්න. ඕගොල්ලෝ මොනා කරන්නද box දාලා අඳින්න. formula අහන්නේ නැහැ. box තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ දාන්නේ. හරි? මෙයාගේ නම ethane diol. This is called ethane, actually 1,2 ethane diol. මම ඔයගොල්ලෝ අහපු නිසා කියන්නේ. This is terephthalic acid and that's ethane diol. And this polymer is called මේගොල්ලන්ගේ නම් ටික වෙනස් ළමයි. ethylene teri ලියන්නේ
Sir, වෙල්ලකුලීනක ඔක්කොම ඉරසන්නේ නේද?
ethylene teri ethylene එක ඒ විදිහට ලිව්වද බයිස් එන්නේ polyethylene terephthalate අද කියන්නේ polyethylene terephthalate, right? In English, poly E T මේගොල්ලෝ තමයි pet bottles කියන්නේ. polyethylene terephthalate. මෙතන ගා pet bottles කියකීටිය ඕක.
Sir, ඉතින් කොහොමද sir ඒ වචනේ කෙරෙන්නේ පෙට් පොට් එක?
ඒක common
Second නම් I cancel නම්
polyethylene terephthalate.
සර් කයිඩ් කියලා ඊට පස්සේ
අංකල් polyethylene terephthalate බෝටල් එකක් දෙන්න ඕවා කියන්නේ. අපි ඒ alcohol විකුණන්නේ ඇයි කියන්නේ. මේක මේ මොකක් හරි පිට රටින් ආපු alcohol bottle එකක් ඉල්ලනවා කියලා නෑ මොකද අපි alcohol විකුණන්නේ නෑ. alright මේක හරිනේ. next එක try කරමු. ලියාගත්ත තවන්නේ නැහැ ඉතින් වැඩි වෙන්නේ නැහැ කිසිම knowledge එකක්. polyethylene terephthalate.
අර ඒ වගේ නමක් දෙන්නේ බිස්නස් අල්බේනි සංජයකට තෙරලීන් වගේ ලේසි.
වෙන්න ඇති. මම මේක ටක් කරලා අදින්න මේක අදින්න. ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ එක්ස්ට්‍රා එකක් ඉල්ලපු නිසා දෙන්නේ විනෝ අකල් මේක අදින්න.
මේ වෙනවා.
බොක්ස් දා එන්න පුළුවන්. මේ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේවා නෙමෙයි ඒවා ජීවිතේට දැකලා නැති මේ මැද කැලලක් එන්න පුළුවන්. Then you have to visualize that as a box. Box එකක් දාලා. හරිද? එයා ප්‍රශ්නය අහලා වෙන මොකක්ද කරන්නේ? එන්න ලෙඩක් තියෙන පොල්ලොන්. මොකද්ද? The first one is hexane dioic, the other one is hexane diol. Don't worry about the name. Just visualize the middle part as a box.
Can you share this page?
Right? Video camera. Go ahead. There are patients there. ළමයි true දාන්න බෑ. You have to put n in front of both. හරි හරි. n ද තිබ්බේ. මේක n දාන්න ඕනේ මේ දෙකේම n දාන්න. n දාන්න.
මෙහෙම ලිව්වා h එකට බොන්ස් දෙකක් තිබුණා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගන්න නිකන් ඒනව ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස් ෆන්ක්ෂන්. ඒනව ළමයින්ට තමයි මේ ෆෝමියුලා දාලා දෙන්නේ. ගොඩක් උඩ යන්න එපා ඉතින් හොඳයි ඉන්නේ. තාම ලියන්න ඉවරක් නැහැ කොලාරක. ඒකද සිලබස් එකේ අන්තිමටමත් තියෙන්නේ. So now these are the condensation polymers. It's a little difficult to understand, no? But these were there in the biology first lesson. Like condensation polymers or you can please add the log in the polysaccharide as a log in
අපි නිකන් නම් විතර ඉගෙන ගන්න.
but there's mismatch is talking to serve also. You have to put something regarding this table.
So Korean and the
Once I have grown, how then I will syllabus mark the
Then again, we have to like discuss that. Game again, chemistry lesson එක advance කරන්න බෑ මොකද මේක high thinking skill
ඇඩ්වාන්ස් හොඳට නැති.
advance කරනවාගේ කලින් ගන්න. Not like make it harder. So then the only thing is to put the biology lesson later. Later again, syllabus එක යන තිබ්බේ. ඒක හරියට එනකොට. ඒක biomolecules ඔක්කොම ටික ඕනේ අනිත් biology part එක ඉගෙන ගන්න. And that should be possible. So you get OH removed, OH and H removed, H removed. Slow. Sorry, I couldn't tell you. It should be a reversible reaction anyway. Esterification. What's the catalyst for these polymer formation, concentrated sulfuric acid, right? Because this is none other than esterification reaction. Right? අපිට time තියනවාද AMIs කරන්න තියනවා. Time එක ඕඩර් කරන්න තියෙනවා. right? ඒක ඕන පැයක් උනත් තව කරන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්න නෑ. හරිද? 2n minus 2n minus 1. I'm going to take the example of some other teacher. අපි හොඳ මේ examples ගන්න අනෙක් teachers ලාගේ. පැයක් විතර ඉවර කරලා class එක ඉවර කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Abhishek?
Okay, so polyamides. Let's go to polyamide. To polyamide, there is a small issue. The small issue is too warm. Polyamide, the problem is the reaction is kind of known, but there is one reactant which is unknown. Right? But I'll explain it, don't worry. So you write down dicarboxylic acids, dicarboxylic acids, dicarboxylic acids, dicarboxylic acids, and diamines and diamines. Now, dicarboxylic acid is something you know, but diamine is something you don't know, right? Diamines react to form polyamides. Polyamides. Next point, synthetic polyamides. Synthetic polyamides. Synthetic polyamides are widely used in clothing industry, machineries, and making yarns and strings. Fishing and nets, red and nets, yarns and strings. But one thing you have to understand, polyamides are much stronger than polyesters. In a way, some are gear pulley sadanda gana. Bearings sadanda gana. Right? Bearings are the
Still made of plastic, right?
No. Made nylon, made nylon, made plastic the made. It's called nylon. Correct?
Kites, I'm not gonna.
Then thread nylon thread. They're strong. Thin do not are strong. Right? And these clips, making a construction or clips, right? And this waterproof clothing made of nylon. Right? Okay. So now let's learn what kind of reactants are used to make nylon. Right? Focus dicarboxylic acid is something you guys know. Samara hondata focus කරන්න ගම හොඳට නිදා ගන්න. එහෙම focus නෙවෙයි. lesson එක focus. Dicarboxylic acid. The other fellow is diamine. Now what is diamine? You have the box, not the box, something in the middle, and we have instead of oxygen, you have nitrogen. Nitrogen atom එක තමයි ඉතින්. What's the valency of nitrogen? 3. වගේ තියෙනවා 2 5 3. ඔක බලන්න ඔන්න nitrogen might එකේ තියෙන root 3. නැත්නම් ඕවර් මන්ත තියාගන්න. nitrogen in a compound එක ammonia. Ammonia මොකද formula එක? NH3. again valence එක කියන්නේ 3. Right? There are ways and means you can get it. So how many bonds I have already shown? To each nitrogen atom? 1. Then how many hydrogen must be drawn? 2 more hydrogen. Oxygen and hydrogen එකයි. But for nitrogen there should be 2 hydrogens. Why the valence is? Valence is 3. Since the valence is 3, when you have 1 bond, how many hydrogens should be there? 2. Get it? And this side? 2. Now, they also can do condensation reaction. How? OH and H goes. And oxygen එකක් මැදට එන්නේ නැහැ. This side, OH goes. That side, H goes. Okay, Ranami? Are you right? Yes. Right.
කොහෙන් ගියත් දැන් ඔය ටික හොනවා.
What තමයි යන්නේ? Sorry? No, this is not esterification. This is called amide formation. Right? එහෙම කියන්න පුළුවන්. Amidification.
ඇත්තටම පුළුවන්ද?
පුළුවන් එහෙම කියන්න ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. Right. බලාගන්න focus එක තියාගන්න. There are a lot of things to discuss yet. Then you have nitrogen H. What you guys have to remember especially is the amide link. Amide linkage එක තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ. Carbon oxygen double bond and nitrogen hydrogen single bond. ඒ කලින් තිබ්බේ O විතරනේ S එක. This is called amide link. Amide linkage. So since you have the n number of monomer units and here is the repeating unit, n number plus 2n minus 1 water, and this whole thing is called what? කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Polyamide. Is that clear? තව තියෙනවා අහගන්න. This amide link is called in biology peptide. ඔන්න එනවා වැඩේ එළියට. Peptide. If you call it peptide, then the polymer is called what? Polypeptide. ඉගෙන ගත්තනේ protein සහ polypeptide කියන. When the chemical structure of, not exactly, but some way this is the structure of polypeptide, but proteins are not like this. We'll be learning separately. And the well-known polyamide is nylon. What is it? Nylon. Nylon is the no chemical proteins they way polypeptide. Proteins are also polypeptides. Nylon is also polypeptide. Is that clear? Right? Okay. So you can copy this quickly. Yes. They come the amide peptide, same word.
Sir, what are bearings?
Bearings. Yeah, Lashen?
So is it reversible or irreversible?
Reversible. These reactions are reversible. Sorry, bearing can මොනවද දන්නවද? මම බයිසිකල් පැදලා තියෙනවා. foot cycle එකේ අර පැඩල් එක අර මැද තියෙන තැනකින් මෙහෙම කැරකෙනවනේ. ඒ වගේ rotational තැන් වලට දාන්නේ ඒ rotational movement එක ගන්න දාන්නේ bearings. To reduce the friction between the two rotating objects. One rotating object and one still object. Between they put a bearing. So inside the bearing, you have grease and some balls. So that will make it rotating. Called bearings.
Also, a good rotating is a chain in the
නෑ chain එක තියෙන්නේ පුලියක වටේ. පුලියක මැද්දේ තමයි bearing එක.
Sir, can't, react with the left hydrogen is the
Oh, make it a continue, make a method number.
other hydrogen.
Here, no. Then, that reaction doesn't take. Why? 11. ඉතින් ඕක ඉතින් මේ තේල් ටිකක් බොහොම අමාරුවෙන් මතක තියාගන්න. කන්ඩෙන්සේෂන් එක කිව්වම ලික්විඩ් වෙනවා කියනවා. මේකවත් කියලා දුන්නාම නම් නරක් තියෙන්නේ. ඔය කියන්නේ දැන් නේද?
පොල් කියන්නේ.
Condensation reaction එක ඇහුවම පන්තියේ 90% කිව්වනේ gas liquid කියන්නේ.
ඒක කරොස්. ඔබ ඒක
ඒකගේ පැත්ත තනින් ඔක්කොම Right, let me give you the example. Huh? Let me give you the example. You can like modify the structure and write in the way that you want. Huh? But I write it in the normal way. These are the actual two compounds used in nylon production. Nylon හදන්න ගන්න මේ දෙන්නා තමයි.
Sir, Edina Aram, so how do we make the bread?
I will share you a video to watch. Nylon production and polyester.
And these two substances are in liquid form or?
Liquid form, correct. මේ දෙන්නා mix වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරිද? Mix වෙන interface එකේ තමයි reaction එක වෙන්නේ. ඒතර ඒගොල්ලෝ කරන්නේ පොඩි loop එකක් වගේ එකක් දාලා interface එකේ මෙහෙම කර thread එක හදනවා. A nice laboratory. Oh, good. Nylon production. Make කරන්න බලන්න. It just you have to visualize the middle part as a sphere. So right there, that's your diagram. Okay, side details gitu, be careful aja kan tapi ya bang. Very important, the number of bonds should be kept correctly. Okay, I'll just give you 5 minutes. You can try this also. You know why I'm giving this? The polymer that you are going to draw from this is the polymer used to make bulletproof jackets. That is called Kevlar. Not nylon, it's called Kevlar. A Kevlar කියන්නේ bulletproof jackets ඒ වගේ hard මොනවාද strong clothes හදන මේකක් මේ දෙන්නගේ තමයි Kevlar හදන්නේ. Draw the polymer while the other is showing me the I mean, hydrogen mean something beyond the last beyond the hydrogen atom ඊට පස්සේ මේ හයිඩ්‍රජන් දෙක දිග අරලා ලියන්නේ. එතකොට තමයි වට water molecule එක යනවා බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්.
ඒක පෙට්ටියට දිනන්නේ අනේ
නෑ මේක අදින්න. මේක පුළුවන්. සත්තා තමයි යන්න. මොකද ජාතක ඔයාගේ මොනවස් දෙකන්නේ. දැන් මේ දෙනවා ලින්ක් කරලා මොකක්ද අදින්න ඕන. පොලිමර් අදින්න මෙයා අදින්න ඕන. මේ දෙන මොනවස් දෙක. මේ දෙනවා ලින්ක් කරලා අපි මේ මොකක්ද අදින්න ඕන. අදින්න දෙපාර්ට්මන්ට්. මේ water molecule එක ගියා මේ කාබන් එක මේ නයිට්‍රජන් සෙට් වුණා නේද? ඒක ඒ OH එක මේ H එක යනවා අදින්න ඕන. अब मेरे पर राउमा कहते हैं वे प्रेमानंद साथी තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ මේ සම්පූර්ණ රවුමක් අඳින්න මොකට යනකොට මේ OH එක මේ පැත්තේ ඉන්න කාගේද අරයාගේ H එකක් එක්ක යන්නේ මේ H එක ආපහු තියෙන ඩයිකාබොක්සිලික් ඇසිඩ් එක OH එකත් එක්ක යන්නේ water molecule like can so that's why you guys have to get the concept of condensation reactions right sorry
Just hold up.
Good. So what is this? Kevlar. 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 AEV. So there are a lot of polymers like this. Polymer is a very good higher studies area, as I told you last week also. Highly demanded area in both industries and higher studies. Polymer scientist කෙනෙක් වෙනවා කියන්නේ මේ පාට කිසි ප්‍රශ්න නැතුව ජොබ් එකක් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් මේ science area එක. Research as well. Because this
Question here.
I don't know, you go and see. Depends on the effort you put. And your colleagues going up there, or a water molecule like I get or a circle OH and H goes. H goes, OH goes. You can follow over a topic.
So normally I'm trying to I want to be a soil scientist like mama. Typical reply monopoly scientist.
ඒ ගොඩක් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ ඒ ඕගලන්ගේ අපර් ජෙනරේෂන් එක සමහර විට එක්ස්පෝස් නෑ ඉස්සරහට එන්නේ The polymer science expire in the areas. The reason is they are always finding new polymers. For example, then sports clothes, they're going to improve, right? Again, more breathable and stretchy, durable, less resistance to your body movements. You're going to pull one polymer improve, right? Especially sports clothing. Or we are able to improve. They want a product funds, I look at the sports clothes suddenly multinational companies, so they have enough money. Because when they make these clothing, they make like millions units. Kapar to mulu local distribute karna hai. They have a local large event to supply karna. They $1 CF cover like $100 million straight away. Their income for one business. So they invest on polymers a lot. Again, universities are going to funds the polymer, right? So, for example, these days the plastic is a problem. So they are investing money for the polymer universities make biodegradable healthy polymers. What are researchers now?
Degradable plastics.
Degradable plastic, maybe plastic or degradable. But I recently saw they have made a polymer like fully degradable, not just degradable plastic is like breaking into small pieces. They go hadana dikpa with crustaceans lage. Ar kandagan me podi me well like in seafood industry there is a part they discard. Seafood industry. Like that they have one like protein like substance. You can take it and make a polythene film polymer. So they found it. Now they are making it can be even edible. A polymer because it's rich in nitrogen. So they are taking up food. Food fresh wrapping wrapping paper wrapping make it stall. Customer paper wrapping polythene right? So they are making edible polymers. Japanese, they have all in the market, right? No. They say this is an edible polymer. You can eat. It was made of crustaceans. I think not even another thing. Anyhow, so here we had a healthy discussion on this. And next day, what's the topic? Proteins and polyamides. On no තමයි මේ දවස්වල අපි කොල්ල හැමතිස්සෙම පන්තිය කර ඉන්නේ right පයිසෙත් ටික දිහා බලලා ඉන්නේ හරිද මේ කොහොමද මම මෙහෙම ලියනවා අර ඉන්ට්‍රෝ ටික මෙහෙම කරගෙන but anyway but my point is you are more towards that is better than you are more towards drugs and stuff, right? So it's good. So we encourage it. Go ahead, right? No problem. Right? Okay, so
Guys, pineapple play.
all right. So with that, I'm going to wrap up the meeting. I'll see you next day. Okay, Lashin, bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you. Have a good day, sir.